Hey there, lovely people, and welcome back to Tradition and Tunes, where we continue to decode the language, the dance, the customs, rituals, gestures, folklores, and so much more expressed in music videos. Today, we're hitting the play button on a music that is breaking boundaries. Trust me, this one is hot and the lyrics deep. But that's why I'm here today to help you translate the lyrics. Today, we would explore Do I by Phyno, featuring Burna Boy. And this music is amazing. And if you're yet to hit the subscribe button, this is the time to do so, okay? Hit, share, like, do all the needful to support this channel. All right, let's get right into the music. Yeah. Few seconds in, and the beat says it all.
Yeah, touchdown, also get me. You know that I'm not one of them. Godogu looking like a million bucks. Clean like a religious song.
Okay, so he said touchdown also game, as in it's like when I land or when I arrive, everybody would disperse. He said then Final said Ifulia is like you see you see it, something like that. Can you see? And then he said they know that I'm not one of them. And then Odogu looking like a million bucks, okay? And he said he's clean like a religious song. So Odogu here is Burna Boy. He said he's looking like a million bucks and that he's clean, as in he's pure, no issues, no stress, just full of swag and love. Okay, let's go on.
Alhamdulillah, in God I trust. Head up for the street and they gonna talk.
Yeah.
No be choice, I could line up. Me, I know the agree like Donald Trump. Mackin'
So in this particular verse, he said, Alhamdulillah, in God I trust. That's praise is to Allah, praise is due to Allah. He said, heard them from the street, then they corner talk. That means they were gossiping or they were chapping. He heard that they were gossiping or something like talking about him. Okay. And he said, no be chais na kolam. No, that means literally it's a slang, but what it translates to is not child's play, it is kola not. So in Nigerian culture, or when you break kola nut, is usually for a very important event. So he's referring here that this whatever situation that is ongoing right now is no joke. It is a very serious matter. All right, and said. Me, I know the agree like Donald Trump. That means I am very assertive. I stick to my words like Donald Trump, or I stick my foot down like Donald Trump. All right. Okay, let's see what he has to say next. I'm going to take it back just a little bit more. I think here it's all right, sure.
choice, I could line up. Me, I know the agree like Donald Trump. Mackin' Solo Mackin' General Solo Mackin' The first time we they use slap them face.
He called that 3 times, and there's something I remember growing up. Growing up, the number of times you're being called is dependent on the severity of the warning you're going to get. So let's say, for instance, you've been called once, right? It means that you're still on the safe zone. But let's say, for instance, you're called like 3 times. That means that you're in the danger zone. So in this particular scene, we see him calling out 3 times. So it means that the warning is actually quite severe. And he said it initially. He said before, it's not child's play, it's cola not matter. Okay. All right, let's continue.
You know my style and I follow come. And I no go lie and they follow small. Now you talk say I no show love. Do I look like I give a fuck?
Do I look like I give a fuck?
Okay, so in this section, he said, you know my style not to follow come. More or less kind of when I'm needed, I'm there kind of talk. And then he said, and I no go lie at the kulu small, as in it's more like I'm not a pushover kind of person. No. when the chips are down, I can really get down. In other words, adekolo is as in I can be crazy. That's kind of like a local term to interpret that literally. Okay. Then he said, and you talk say I no show love. That means you said I wasn't merciful. You said I was not compassionate enough. Okay. And it could also be maybe somebody trying to guilt trip Burna in this regard. And it's like, I don't give a hoot, basically. Okay. And then the chorus.
Do I look like I give a fuck? I don't give a shot or battles. Do I look like I give a
Okay, so in this chorus, we heard Obatusu. So Obatusu means that I'm the mover, I'm a shaker. If I land or if I enter, things begin to happen kind of vibe. So that's what that means, right?
give a fuck? Lifestyle banana. Offer the bag or bewakwa. Give them a chance to Tiaro. I feel the machine family mewa.
Oh, so he said, my lifestyle has caught your attention, right? He said, by the time the person saw the bag, as he saw the bag, saw the body, the person started to cry or started to shout. So when you say beba aqua could be somebody crying, could be also be somebody that is shouting. All right. Then he said, give him chance or tinaro, as in give the person a chance. The person would enter or come closer, kind of thing. He said, Afolom shege famelo miwa, as in I went through a lot, as in they did me very, very dirty. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Ojige Pugola. The Bali Chigas at the Oba. Motimonanja Quesimona. Emana Poromono Konoka.
Okay. So he said, OG, senior man, chairman. So he said, OG, Gekbugiola. That's OG, we caution you. He said, Igalicha, Igazanogba. That is, if you are done gallivanting, if you are done causing trouble, rigmaroling, everything, you will come back and you will answer the call. Okay. He said, Mgbodim na njo. Okay. Akwisimuna. So he said, when it was really, really bad for me, when I needed you the most, you asked me to leave. You know that I'm not a talkative. You know, I'm a man of peace. I'm not a troublemaker.
They know the cream I have for long da. And you know the beans man every time, yeah. Last on the game. And I know they see you had the much. I supposed to plan which I got, yeah. Or some way got you.
Okay. So here he said, then say they no go agree. Mana from that. That means they say they will not yield, but they saw me and they fell. Okay. He said, and it no be beans, money literal, yeah. That it is not beans, but I ate it up. So in Nigeria, there is this saying that it was not beans, as in they say it was not beans, so that means it was not easy. So here he's saying it was not easy, but I ate it all up and came out the beast that I am in music today. And absolutely, my dear, you are. This is really, really very, very nice. Okay. And then he said, last onugiku, as in eventually the mouth is gonna speak. And he said, I don't see you because I am clean. My hand is pure. My soul is clean where you are. I don't have stress. I come in peace. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me take this back a little bit. I think I missed some part already.
I said, what's the plan? You check Gabia. Or some way, got your love by it. Or if I can knock up, you want to look like I give a fuck.
All right. So so he said Asa was the plan, Uchege idea. So Asa means baby girl. What's the plan? Is your mind here or your mind somewhere else? And then the baby girl told him, please go look for your mate. And then he said, is this what we'll be talking about? I don't give a hoot. Okay, so let's go on.
Do I look like I give a fuck?
Is that Silvanus? Wow, nice. Nice one. You know something else? I'm trying hard to focus to extract all the lyrics. You see this humming thing that Burna Boy is doing. Honestly, that thing takes me on a different level. If I try to focus when he starts that humming, it's like I'm drifting. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. I think we're at the end. I really enjoyed this one. You know, one thing that really, really tripped me was at the initial stage. When they started the song and Burna Boy was singing, you know, everything was still sounding Phyno-ish, Phyno's environment, you know. I could still feel Phyno kind of all around. And then, as soon as Burna Boy said, in God I trust, it just stepped back and that Burna Boy tone stepped out. Honestly, that transition was beautiful, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I loved it a lot. Another part I actually loved was that every stop I made, the guys looked camera ready. It was as if Final, especially, there's this thing about Final's picture. It looks as if he can pass for a model. Every angle, every stop is like, check out, they are ready for the camera. Even when Burna Boy was actually standing, you know, underneath that yellow light, he still looked very good in that flash. Amazing, amazing. That's a lot of freshness. So, that's really a lot of freshness. That's really when you say looking like $1,000,000. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. And then Philo's lyrics too. Amazing. Deep. Lovely. The guy's lyrics, it's good. It's good. I've always, from the very first day I heard Philo sing, I knew that this guy was going to go places. Okay, nice one, nice one, nice one. Don't forget to go watch the musical. The link is in the description. All right, till I see you next time. Stay connected to Tradition and Tunes.